Hello, beautiful people of the internet.
Hello everyone! I am finally here.
Yes,
I've been gone for a while.
a very long while.
For like the past two streams, I believe, right?
Yes,
Or no, past three streams.
two or three.
My goodness.
You're slack-a-lackin'.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's been I was having some issues, you know.
Yeah,
But I'm here. I've made an effort today.
good job.
I'm especially excited for this one.
Me too.
Because I think we're both excited about this one.
Yeah,
Because today we're going to be talking about the Mandela effect. If you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it is basically a phenomenon that makes us question like even the most mundane memories from the past. Like for example, that stuff that you use, that's the Febreze. You know about that?
yes, and I think it's Febreeze. They can't tell me anything otherwise.
Yeah, you thought it's Febreze. You think it's that, right?
Yeah,
It's actually Febreze.
lies. That's not how you spell breeze.
Yeah, a lot of people think. I even thought for the longest time that it's Febreze.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people did.
Oh yeah, lots of people.
And there's so many things like, and let's go over the whole why it's called the Mandela effect. It's because of if you don't know, it's because of Nelson Mandela, who this theory is named after. He died in 2013. However, countless people distinctively remember him dying in prison in the 1980s.
Yeah, and even I remember him being dead because I remember our school talking about it in history class. I think it was fourth
I
grade.
didn't even know who he was until I heard the Mandela effect about that.
Yeah,
But it's we have been wrong about so many dates and details, and so that's the reason they call it the Mandela effect. I think that people realized Nelson Mandela, and then they started, for some reason, they started remembering things wrong or something like that. It just started this whole like thing, and that's why they called it the Mandela effect.
but how does so many people in this world all collectively have the same memory? That's what I don't understand.
Okay, there is a theory. I heard. I don't know where I heard it from. I don't even know where I heard it from. But there's this theory that something about how we all went to a different like alternate timeline or something, and we all are remembering things from the original timeline. And that's why when we look back on things, they're wrong because we're in an alternate timeline.
Exactly.
That is just a theory. That is just something that was thought up. That was. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's true. It's just I don't like saying the word conspiracy, but it's a theory. So it's not right. It's not wrong. I'm not saying it's right. You know. But another one of the things that are part of the Mandela effect are the peanut butter GIF.
Yes.
People swear that there was a Jiffy peanut butter back in the day, but we speculate they're combining Jif with its competitor Skippy. or at least I do.
Yeah.
But people think it was Jiffy, not just Jif.
Yeah.
I've always known it as Jif, but I mean, I'm not. Because when I remember, because when I was little, I didn't really think about like where it was coming from, because I was a big peanut butter fan. Fun fact, I was actually allergic to peanut butter, but I was too stubborn of a child, and I didn't care if I broke out in hives, and I would still eat it. But it's just I never paid attention to the bottle. I just that it was the container that it was coming in. So I don't actually know or remember. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I never paid attention to it. Do you remember it being Jif or Jiffy?
I remember it being Jiffy, actually.
You do?
Because I remember also in American Dad, there's an episode where they have the brand Jiffy in it, and it says Jiffy on it. So I feel like they also believed it.
The makers of that remember it being Jiffy.
Exactly.
That or they just didn't want to. Actually, it could be that they didn't want to be like advertising. You know how shows if they have name brand stuff, they use a different name for it that's similar.
Yeah.
It could be that, or it could be that the makers thought it was Jiffy.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of shows, they don't want to advertise name brand because copyright or something, so they use a different name for it. Here's one that I thought, Looney Tunes.
Oh, yes. It's
Looney Tunes.
It's TOONS.
It is actually TUNES.
Screw off.
I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying...
No, I know.
That's what it is today.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is now. Because we don't know if... I don't know. Is it something that they just changed and they're covering it up? Like they're rebranding it to TUNES? Or is it... You know what I mean? Because you know how big brands, they rebrand and they want you to forget about the old way of doing it.
Yeah.
The old way that they were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of cover it up. I think it was easier back then to cover things up because they didn't have the internet, and I feel like now today it's harder to cover things up because if you have something out there, it's going to be everywhere for the rest of time.
Now, I have one for you, and it's actually one that I proved to be incorrect. So, what you hear nowadays is Sex and the City. But that makes no sense. It's Sex in the City.
Isn't it?
It's Sex in the City, which is what people remember it being, was Sex in the City. And nowadays it's Sex and the City. I don't know if they had a name change or something, because when I was down in Kentucky, my stepmom had a perfume bottle that said Sex in the City, and I took a picture of it, and I wish I still had the picture if I can find it, but it said Sex in the City. But if you look it up, it says Sex and the City.
I'm gonna actually look that up for a second.
Yeah.
If you want to keep
Yeah.
talking about it, Berenstain Bears. That's a good one to talk about.
Yeah, that's the one that actually started the Mandela effect, I believe, because everybody remembered it as E, like Stein, not Stain. It's Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain Bears. But that's a big controversy, too. But people have found proof that it's Berenstain with an E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Berenstain, apparently. I always call it Berenstein.
Yeah, either way, Bernstein, Bernstein, as long as it has an E in it, it's correct.
That is so weird.
Now, this one is actually new to me. Do you remember the first man to walk on the moon was Neil Armstrong, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that he passed away in 2012?
He did?
Yeah, do you know that's a Mandela effect, is people don't remember him dying?
I think it's just because I never heard of it. I never heard it because I don't really. I never really paid attention back then because I never watched news or anything. I never.
See, that's the thing. I
TV.
did. I watched the news every day after school or in the morning.
And you didn't even hear about it?
No, I did not hear about it. I actually remember years later people talking about it, but like that was in 2020 or 2021.
That's the thing. It's like when it happens, because we were talking before even the show started, we were talking about a trigger warning for 9/11.
Oh, yes.
Because we're going to be talking about this.
Yes.
Trigger warning right now. But we were talking about this before the show, before we started the show, and I don't remember. I was alive while it was happening. I was alive when it happened. But I don't remember it happening, or even hearing when it happened. You'd think that if something like that happened, you'd think that like you would hear your parents talking about it,
Yeah.
or something. But I never heard about it.
Nope.
And I only heard about it later on in life, hearing it as a history lesson. That this happened, and I'm like, it did? So I did look this up.
Yeah.
And I did look that up, and the show name did change from Sex in the City to Sex or was it Sex in the City or Sex in the City? I forget.
It changed from in to and, apparently. So that's
in the City. Star Christine Davis explains why show was renamed and just like that.
Okay, so that was a myth, so it was debunked.
Yeah, so they actually said that they did change the name.
What a clever cover-up. I'm joking.
I know, right? It's a cover-up, man.
Do you remember?
It's all conspiracy theory.
Do you remember Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yes.
In the
I grew up on Disney movies.
Me too. So you'll know this one. At the beginning of the film, do you remember the Evil Queen's infamous line?
No.
Where it's like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, apparently the actual line is magic mirror on the wall.
No.
Even though there's a movie out right now called Mirror, Mirror. But they never changed it. Yeah, there's a movie out. It's supposed to be Mirror, Mirror. But right now it's Magic Mirror. But there's a movie out called Mirror, Mirror. About Snow White.
That is how it is often quoted, but the real line in the movie was actually Magic Mirror on the Wall. Pretty crazy, right?
Yep. Yep.
I thought it was Mirror, Mirror.
Yeah. Me
Hold on,
too.
there's a video. I have to hold on.
Go ahead.
I have to play this. Is it actually? Okay, Magic Mirror. Not Magic Mirror. That is not something.
That is not what we need on this channel.
That's not something I want to look up. Magic Mirror on the wall. Don't do that. Go away! Go away! No ads! Go away, Walmart! I don't care! Okay, here it is. Yes, I don't care. Say it, please. Okay, say it. Say it. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What? My whole childhood has just been shattered right in front of me.
You know how we were talking about the Wizard of Oz before the stream?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember if we did or not.
With the Wizard of Oz and
Oh, yeah.
so there's another one that actually goes with the Wizard of Oz. Do you remember Dorothy's socks?
Dorothy's socks?
Like her stockings or whatever?
I think so. They were blue.
Yeah, you would think that they were blue, but they're white apparently.
I literally dressed up as Dorothy once for Halloween when I was little, and they were blue.
Yeah, exactly. If you look up all the costumes online, they're blue.
Yeah.
But if you look on the movie, they're white.
This is so weird.
It is very weird.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think we should talk about the gun one?
Oh my gosh, this one, yes. Okay, so I actually had to look it up because I don't remember. But apparently in one of the scenes of the forest, was it? The dark forest or something?
Yeah.
That when they're traveling to the witch's castle, the scarecrow is holding a gun. Literally holding a gun. Also, the Tin Man is holding a big, giant wrench.
And then the lion has witch repellent and a net.
I do remember the net.
I remember the net too. I remember the net.
But why does the scarecrow have a gun?
And who gave it to the brainless one?
Of all the characters you could have given it to, it had to be the one that sings about having no brain.
Exactly.
That's actually pretty funny because I'm not getting into that. I'm staying away. I'm steering clear of that conversation. That is too controversial. Oh dear. But yeah, that's so weird. So have you ever seen when you were little Curious George?
Yes.
Did you know he does not have a tail?
Yeah, I heard of that, and it doesn't make sense because what monkey doesn't have a tail?
Yeah, apparently he doesn't have a tail.
Yeah,
Very
that's
strange.
that's ridiculous.
Okay, so this one is this one's close to me because when I was growing up, do you know the hot dog song?
Yes.
Oscar Mayer. Wait, was N-A. So it's actually. Do you know how to spell it?
Oscarmeyer.
It is Mayer.
No, it's not.
Oscar
No.
Oscar Mayer had a way with. Yeah, it's. There's an A. It's Mayer.
No. Okay, so that would be
No.
that would be Mayer, not Meyer.
Yeah, it's Mayer.
Meyer. Meyer. Not Mayer.
How do you say it?
Meyer.
But it's M-A... Wait. Okay, yeah. I looked up because there's a song to it. And the song does say... Okay, this is weird. Okay, the name of the song is Oscar Mayer, Mayer. But when I look it up on Google, it says Oscar Mayer, Meyer.
Yeah, because that's what people remember.
that that is weird. Because look at the if I look at the lyrics of the old song, if I can find it. Can I see the lyrics, please? Google, please. Yeah, because in the song it's Mayer. Your mind is blown, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you're just aggravated. Okay, the next one that I know is Skechers. Do you know about that one?
Yes. I researched
Wait,
Mandela effects a lot when they first came out.
there's actually no T in Skechers.
But it says sketch. Sketch.
It is Skechers.
It's not how you
Skechers.
spell sketch. Why don't they know English?
I don't know. Oh jeez. And Fruit Loops.
They all have O's.
It's they spelled it as Froot instead of fruit because they have how they have like the little loops on the front. They have the two in for the Froot.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason they did it.
Possibly. Did you ever did you ever eat any like laughing cow cheese?
I think so a few times.
Do you remember whether the cow had a nose ring or not?
A nose ring?
Yeah, like one of those bowl nose rings because it's a bowl.
I don't remember it.
Okay.
Because isn't it? Because it's laughing cow. It's for a cow to be milked, it has to be a female, so it would make sense not to have a bull ring.
Well, it's showing that it has bull horns. So that's why everybody thinks that it should have a bull ring. So maybe that's why.
Maybe. But it would make sense that it doesn't have a bull ring because it's not a bull, it's
Cow.
a female cow.
Yeah.
Because you can't milk a bull. Another one that I know about is the Monopoly Man. Have you ever played Monopoly? Have you ever played Monopoly?
Oh yeah. The one with the monocle?
Do you remember if he had a monocle or not?
Yes, he did have a monocle.
He doesn't actually have one.
I know.
Apparently he doesn't have one, and it's... Oh, and, cause, I'm somewhat of a Pokemon fan. I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon or anything when I was little, so as I grew up, I was like, oh, I like Pokemon now. So I'm not that huge of a fan, because I didn't grow up on it.
Mhm.
But, do you know the color of Pikachu's tail?
Yeah, it had a black line in it. Like the black tail.
Yellow.
Like the black.
It is actually just yellow.
I know. I even asked my significant other, who's very into Pokemon and especially would remember, but he said he remembers it being all yellow. So that's interesting.
Okay, so me and you, we both have worked in retail, right?
Yes.
We worked at the same store once at one point.
Yes.
So do you you should know this, okay?
Okay.
Cheez-Its.
Yes, there was a Z.
No, there's not. There is no Z at the end.
I just remember because it was Cheez-Its when I was a kid. That's what we would call them. But if it would be Cheez-It, like that makes no sense. No, that makes no sense.
I know we all call it Cheez-Its, but it's actually
But the reason why I called it Cheez-Its because I saw a Z at the end when I was a kid.
yeah. I think we all have, but
Yeah.
apparently there's no Z at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then a big one is the Mona Lisa. Apparently, she used to have a more obvious smile.
I remember that she wasn't smiling. She was like slightly, but not like smiling. But now apparently the thing is where she's actually smiling.
A lot of people believe that she was smiling. Like there was a more obvious smile, but
Yeah.
yeah. Are you a fan of Star Wars?
Yes, I have watched it, and I think I know which one you're talking about. And if it's the one I'm talking about, I've also asked my significant other because he's the biggest fan of Star Wars.
Okay, so I've never watched Star Wars,
Okay.
so I don't actually know this one. But what do you call it? The C3PO or something?
Yes.
He has a silver leg.
He does have a silver leg?
He does have a silver leg.
So I don't remember it distinctly, but I only watched it like once. But he said he remembers him having a silver leg.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it, but I could have just overlooked it at the same time.
Well, I don't actually know because
Yeah.
I've never seen it. But yeah, because I've never seen it. Hmm. What are your thoughts on him?
On the whole Mandela effect?
Yeah.
I actually am on the side with people that believe that it's true and that there's things like changing because maybe back in 2012 when the world was supposed to end, we all ended up in another universe or we like got halved into another universe and maybe that world ended, but some of us got sent to this reality, you know? Because a lot of these don't make sense and I feel strongly about the majority of them.
Yeah. Since you're a Star Wars fan, here's another one. The famous quote, "Luke, I am your father."
Yes.
He didn't. It was actually never said.
Yeah, so
No, I am your father.
I remember as Luke, I am your father, and so does he. And the more I watch
I've never
it,
seen it, but that is the one thing that I know about Star Wars is that line.
it's an infamous line. Everybody says it.
Yeah, it's like the one thing that I know about Star Wars is that line.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it so many times.
Exactly.
And even, like, because have you ever seen Toy Story?
Yes.
There's a reference to that, isn't there, with Buzz Lightyear?
I think so.
I think it wasn't. I don't remember. It was the first one or the second one.
I only watched them once each one, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. There's too many. I don't. I think it was the second one where Woody gets taken by the chicken guy, the guy in the chicken suit.
Mhm.
And he's taken to a toy store. And in the toy store, there's other, like, obviously there's other toys, so there's, like, other Buzz Lightyears and, what is it, what the Buzz Lightyear's villain, I don't remember what he's called. But I think there's a reference to that, and it is, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. I remember it. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm just letting you talk.
Sorry. I'm going. Is there a Mandela effect for Toy Story? Hold up.
Is there?
Is there? Mandela effect Toy Story. I need to look this up now. We're going on an information journey right now, guys, and you're along with me. This is what I do every day. Is I'm researching everything. Okay, Toy Story. This might not be new, but in the Toy Story movie, when they were in the claw machine with all the alien toys, I remember the alien toys chanted "One of Us" or something similar. Now that part is completely gone. Someone please verify this. And someone said, "Don't they say the claw?"
Yeah, they say something about the claw.
The claw.
And then they simultaneously just start saying it.
I need to look at the Toy Story, the claw scene there. I need to see this. The claw. Oh jeez. I don't care about Tamagotchi. Go away. I'm gonna mute the ads. I'll mute the ads. While I'm looking this up. Oh, okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. Spaceship. Bye. Bye. They do not say it.
That's crazy.
They just say the claw. They don't actually say, they don't chant anything.
That's nuts.
I just went through the entire scene, guys. It's not there. Bruh. Before I forget, the reason that I haven't been a part of the streams lately is because I am moving. I won't go into detail about it because it's a lot, but I'm moving. I'm actually moving close to you.
Yep.
Yep, I'm moving closer to Ella. So that'll be fun. We're gonna be streaming, hopefully a lot more. Friday, I'm going to be getting my computer fixed because, fun fact, uh, what we're doing right now was not planned. We were actually planning on doing something else. We will be doing it hopefully Saturday. If my computer gets fixed. Actually, because I'm bringing it in Friday. I don't know how long it'll take. I mean, what it needs fixed is all that needs fixed is I think the RAM. I think I have some bad RAM, and I'm just gonna upgrade it because right now I think I have like 32 megabytes of RAM. Let me actually check. Information. I spelled information wrong. System information. Oh, how do I do this again? Do. Oh, RAM. I have Actually, I have 16 gigabytes. Megabytes. Why did I keep saying megabytes? Gigabytes. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I swear I had 32. Maybe I'm getting 32? I don't remember. I'm gonna take a picture of this so I don't forget. Because I know I'm going to. Absolutely. Also, something weird happened when because my phone, what was it? My phone was acting weird. So, usually when it's acting weird, I just Oh, right, I was downloading pictures. And for some reason, sometimes when I'm downloading pictures, it, like, gets stuck on downloading something, and it just stays there for, like, forever, so I have to, like, restart my phone, so I had to turn it off and back on. And when I did that, when it came up, it took forever to start up, by the way, which was weird. But I went into my photos, and all of my photos were, like, doubled. So there was a copy of every photo that I have. It's gone now. But it was weird. Sorry, I'm getting very off topic.
No, you're fine. I was gonna ask, do you want to end this with one more conspiracy theory?
Do you have one?
Yes, it's actually from Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
I found one where it says, do you remember where he said, there's a snake in my boot?
Yeah.
So apparently, in the first movie, it can be heard that he says boots instead of boot.
What?
Yeah.
So there's a snake in my boots?
Yeah.
Huh. Fun fact, did you know that phrase is actually a reference to a common hallucination suffered by alcoholics in the 19th century?
What?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's from when longtime alcoholics suffer from, like, the delirium I forget what it's called, but it's a hallucination that it's a reference to.
Mhm.
In the 1890s, the standard drunken hallucination, people were known to see snakes or see snakes in their boots.
Oh, wow.
This would eventually evolve into the current seeing pink elephants. Fun fact for you there,
That's a great fun fact.
if you didn't know that. I'm full of fun facts, aren't I? The information in the internet, it's amazing. It's great. So Saturday, I don't know what we'll be doing if my computer isn't done. I mean, it shouldn't take long to fix RAM. You know, it's you open it up and you stick it in there. You know, I mean, like, I know you know this, but I'm actually a programmer. I don't like saying that I'm a programmer because it sounds like, oh, I know everything about programming. I don't, because programming is an ever learning skill. You're always learning, always evolving with the information, because the information always evolves. There's always updates to everything. So I don't like saying that I'm a programmer. I just know programming. And I do know stuff about, like, components of computers, the inside of the computer, but I don't. I think it's because I'm afraid to do new things because I'm afraid of failing. And I was never taught the life lesson of trying and failing. Because to me, failing is the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, failing is the end of the world. There's no going back. Even though I know in my heart that if I do mess up, it's fine. But there's that everlasting fear of, if I mess up, that's it. I mess up, that I can't fix it. So that keeps me from trying new things. And for me, trying new things is just too scary, so I just don't do it. I don't try new things. I don't know. Do you ever have that trouble with trying new things, or is it different for you?
I have some problems with trying new things because I get very discouraged if other people are better than me at it, but I gotta take a step back and realize that I can be that good if I want to be, but it just kind of discourages me from trying new things.
I think that goes a lot, says a lot, like, with, for example, art. When you're doing art, because I honestly I think your art is really nice, but I also at the same time I hate my own art because I look at other people's art and I'm like, oh my god, it's so nice, it's so beautiful, it's nothing like mine. I can never do anything like that.
I think I remember telling you, because you had shown me a couple of your drawings that you've done, and I remember telling you that you were absolutely talented because they were amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. I hear people saying my art is really nice, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And it really does help, but then I see other people's art, and then those voices of doubt come back into my head and just wreck every single progress that I have and just knocks it down.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm working on in counseling. That's like one of the main things, because my counselor, she likes to focus on small goals, because having bigger goals, she feels it just discourages me, because she knows, because I'm very ADHD. So having small goals and finishing goals helps me a lot.
Yeah.
And keeps me going. You know.
Like, even making your bed in the morning is a small goal, but making it every morning is like that goal.
Yeah. So one of my small goals is to have positive voices instead of try to help with the negative ones, kind of balance them out a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're working on balancing instead of overcoming the bad voices, bad thoughts, the disappointment thoughts is what I call them, because they're always disappointed in me and everything I do. So I'm trying to overcome those with a little more positive voices, positive thoughts.
Yeah, that's good.
And when other people say, I think that's why I try to get attention from people, because I want that validation, because I can't give it to myself, because it's hard to give it to myself, so I search for other people to validate me and be like, oh, you're doing such a great job. I know I have a problem with that. I know I have a problem with seeking attention. Which I don't, that's another thing I don't understand, is why is seeking attention shown to be such a bad thing?
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone wants to seek attention and validation from people. And society today has shown it, has painted it as something bad, something that you don't want to do. But a little attention, honestly, to me, isn't a bad thing. because attention. I hate saying attention seeking, but attention seeking in quotes comes from a lot of it comes from being depressed too, because you're sad, you feel horrible, you feel like sad with yourself, and you want validation from someone, you want to feel loved, you want to feel accepted from somewhere. And a lot of the time I think that's from parents not giving that love and attention to them. Sometimes, not all the time. It becomes this thing where if your parents aren't giving it to you, then you're seeking it from someone else, and it's so damaging when someone calls you an attention seeker. Because again, it's society has painted it bad, so in your head, oh, that's bad. I shouldn't be doing this. What are your thoughts on that?
So that's kind of why I don't try to talk to people anymore about my issues, because, like you said, society has made it where, that's looked down upon.
Alright, I'm gonna get a little upset. I'm gonna get a little upset about this part, talking about this, because I've had this problem so many times that I don't make friends in real life very easily. All of my friends are online, other than you, obviously. Because, yeah, we talk online, but we can see each other face to face, which is really nice. But a lot of my friends are online, and I think it's those bad thoughts that are at fault, because when I try to talk to them, it's just because I'm misinterpreting, because maybe it's not that they're uncomfortable with me talking about my depression and anxiety or ranting about something, it's just that they don't know how to respond, like me. I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
I just know to listen, and they're sitting there listening, and I'm misinterpreting it as, oh, they don't like it when I talk about that, or I'm upsetting them. And then that turns into me wanting not to talk to anyone, because I feel like they think I'm an attention seeker, or I feel like I'm upsetting them, and then I don't want to talk to anyone, and then it just kind of builds up inside. And is there anything you want to say about that? Or I get too upset to start crying? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. But I think people need to be more aware of other people's feelings, and I wish we could all be like that, and I wish everybody could be nice, but that's a perfect world, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. But we can come close to it, because if you know that you're hurting somebody, why do you continue to do it?
Yeah.
And if you're not aware that you're hurting somebody, you're probably too young to be on the internet.
Yeah. There's a lot that I would like to say about that, but
yeah.
We started talking about the Mandela effect, and now we're talking about it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I got us off track there.
It's alright.
We're almost at an hour.
Yeah, we are.
You're doing great.
Yeah, we are.
All because I got us off track.
It's okay.
Whoops. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it was a good thing, because a lot of people probably needed to hear it.
We could all use, we could both use the hours on here, because we're trying to stream as much as we can.
Yep.
and that will be less of a problem once my computer stops freaking blue screening. Oh yeah, I was ADHD moment. I was talking about getting my computer fixed because hold on, let me backtrack. I was talking about how we had something planned today, and this was not it. And we couldn't do that plan today because my computer decided to blue screen 3 times already. 3 times. The first time, because I was freaking logging into Minecraft, and then I get on the server. I'm not going to explain it because then it'll ruin the surprise. But I log into Minecraft, I get on the server, and then it freaking crashes. Well, not crash, it blue screens. And then I get it up, and I'm like, okay, it blue screened. It's fine. I can play for a while before it blue screens again. So I open up Minecraft again, I get on the server. Blue screens again. And as it's starting up, as it's booting up, it decides, oh, I'm going to blue screen again. 3 times.
3.
It has never blue screened this much. Sometimes it'll blue screen a lot. Some days are better than others. I don't know how I'm gonna play my game now. I'm afraid it's gonna blue screen again. Watch. I'm gonna later when we get off of here, I'm gonna get on the server and it's not gonna blue screen. I'm gonna be
funny.
So mad. Jeez. Anything you would like to add before we decide to end?
I don't think so. I think I've said everything I needed to.
Anything you'd like to add for that will possibly last for the next 9 minutes, 8 minutes actually?
Oh shoot, I don't know.
Because in 8 minutes, if you don't know, it'll be an hour.
Yeah.
I'm joking, but I mean, if you want to add anything. No pressure.
Okay, so unpopular opinion, I actually still like Shane Dawson.
What do you mean unpopular opinion?
Because a lot of people don't like him for various reasons, and
a lot of people don't like Dream right now, but I honestly I don't know anything about that. I get so many notifications. It's so confusing because I hear other people's opinions because Twitter decides to give me other people's opinions, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Yep.
And then I have to start doing research, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. Maybe Saturday we'll talk about all of that. But right now I don't have enough information to be talking about the Dream situation.
Yeah.
Or the Shane Dawson situation. Mostly because I'm a little biased.
Yeah.
When I'm doing this, I would rather when I'm doing something that like this that's talking about something that's so controversial, I guess.
Yeah.
I would rather stay unbiased. Is unbiased the word I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
No opinions. Yeah. With controversial stuff, I would rather do research and then stay unbiased so that people can make their own decision on an opinion of the situation.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about it. And then I'll keep my own personal opinions to myself. Because that's where I feel my personal opinion should stay, is with me. Or with a friend that's not over the internet, so I'll probably talk to you about it after we end it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can talk to you about that, it's just I don't want to say it, for the internet to hear, you know?
Yeah.
At least not with controversial stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I personally, I don't know if it's controversial. I know the dream situation is.
I'm not too sure about the Shane situation.
Is the situation still even relevant right now?
I think so, because he just uploaded a video about him and
I used to watch him all the time, and then for some reason, YouTube was like, "You're not getting him notifications from him anymore," and I'm like, oh, "Okay, I guess I won't."
there's a lot of controversy on his past, like all his past videos when he was younger, and they're holding it against him.
I'm sorry, but I hate it when people look at the past and not what the person has learned.
Exactly.
There was because recently, because you know Markiplier, right?
Yeah.
Well, he, I was very excited about this, but he uploaded that he was don't judge me, he was gonna open
An OnlyFans?
a OnlyFans.
Yep.
If his podcasts were like number one. So I spent hours listening to his podcast. Don't judge me. I can feel your judgment stares.
I'm not judging you.
I can feel them. Stop judging me. You would want it too. Who wouldn't? That man. I'm sorry. I know he has a girlfriend. I'm sorry. And I love those two together, but that man is hot.
I will agree. I do like Sean.
The only man that would make me straight.
Sean would make me straight.
But the problem was that he, after he said that, it got out on Twitter, and then everyone was bringing up how he was defending PewDiePie.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm so done with the whole PewDiePie bullcrap. It's done. It's over with.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop talking about it. And also, he didn't defend him. Maybe I'm a little biased. And I'm kind of contradicting myself here. But I'll say it outright. I'm biased when it comes to Markiplier. Because I've been a fan of his for a long time.
I'm the same way with Sean.
I don't want to be biased on it, on things like this. But when it comes to Markiplier, he's doing OnlyFans for charity.
Yeah.
It's not for himself. And it's like, that man, he is so, he's so giving. How can you hate someone like that? He doesn't take. He only gives. And he's talked about it so much. He talked about how much money he makes and how he hates it and how it's not fair. And that's why he wants to give so much.
Mhm.
And I love him for that.
I love him too for that. He's a great person.
And when I say that, I'll say I know my boundaries. When I say I love him, I mean not like in a romantic way. I mean I love him as a person.
Me too.
And my dream is to meet him and hug him. If he was okay with it, I mean, obviously if I met him I would ask, can I have a hug? I'm not the type of person that would go over boundaries. Unless it has something to do with Ellie, not you. I will talk about that later. Okay, I'll talk about it now. Ellie is an NPC. And I am in love with her.
Aw.
So you know Hypixel Skyblock, right?
Yeah.
Well, they a while ago they had updated the Nether Island. It is no longer the Nether Island. It is called the Crimson Isles. And before they updated it, they had an NPC there called Ella of the Nether. and then they renamed her to just Ellie.
Mhm.
And they gave her so much personality with this new
Aw.
update. I think the wiki said that she is the most animated NPC on the server right now.
Oh wow.
She actually helps you with the boss fight. I love her so much. She is my wife. She is my wifey. I kind of spoiled what we're going to be doing there. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Not a lot of people watch this.
If you don't know by now, we're going to be playing Hypixel Skyblock soon as a co-op. Me and Ella. I ruined it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. A lot of people
I was
will be watching it when it's live, so they may not even hear the end of this.
Yeah. They might have gotten bored and left one.
Well, we
got tired of my ranting.
We just hit an hour and 1 minute.
Yeah, let's go. Let's continue. I'm kidding.
I would, but I am very hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm gonna make some.
Yeah, it's like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Jeez. I forget it's been an hour. It's 10. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping you away from food.
Oh yeah. How dare you?
How dare you? Oh dear. I cannot wait for that co-op. It's going to be so fun.
It's gonna be so fun.
Because, fun fact for everyone else, Ella is used to Minecraft on the Xbox. So that's going to be a fun experience.
Yeah.
For her, not for me. It's going to be absolutely frustrating for me. I feel. Because it's literally going to be a newbie playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's going to be me 14 years ago. Or 10 years ago.
I've played Minecraft. But I play usually creative mode, so I'm not really too big on knowing how to make things.
Yeah.
But
when did Minecraft come out, actually?
2000. Yeah, 2000. I was gonna guess 2012, but yeah, 2011.
I think I played on 1.8 or no 1.7.
Mhm.
Or was it 1.6? I don't remember. I think 1.7. That was 2014. How old was I in 2014?
You would have been
Let's
16 or 17, I think.
I'm 24. It had to have been a later date than that, but actually I know a perfect way to find out. Because back when I first started playing Minecraft, this is going to be a very sad story. But when I started playing Minecraft, I didn't really understand how multiplayer worked. So when I was playing by myself on my single player world, I thought that if I shared I forget if I shared the IP for the server, because I opened up a LAN, because I found out how to open a LAN, and so I was like, well, if I share the server IP, then people will join. I didn't understand how it worked.
Oh.
I didn't understand that people could not join. But also my Facebook back then was full of like old family.
Mhm.
So it was like no one that would play Minecraft. So I was just hopelessly uploading like screenshots of my Minecraft character and being like, please join me, I'm making little mini games. Love me. And no one loved me. And then I was sad. Yeah, I called it Minecraft Adventures. Oh my gosh.
I did not have a computer when you were playing Minecraft.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so it was 2014. I started playing Minecraft back in 2014. How long ago?
You would have been 16 or 17.
How long ago was 2014? How many years has it been? That's
8.
because it's 22. Oh my, been 8 years? Has it really? I've been playing Minecraft for 8 years. I've had Type 1 longer than I've had Minecraft. That is sad, actually. That doesn't make sense though, because I started playing Minecraft right about the time. Wasn't it right around the time that I started school? In public school? I say that, sorry. When I started public school. I was homeschooled for a long time. Because I couldn't learn correctly.
I don't remember, because maybe that's a conspiracy theory in and of itself.
Oh my gosh, I'm my own Mandela effect. I caused the Mandela effect for myself.
Yes, you did.
Oh no! Or maybe it was after school. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go make breakfast.
I think you should do that.
Yeah. And then I'll probably end up staying on here with you. And then we'll talk a little bit more after the stream.
Because I think I said we were gonna talk. Yeah. I know what we're talking about after. that.
But
because I need to do research on that.
Yeah.
Before we talk about it. Because I have no idea what the thing is about.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to fill me in with what you know.
yeah.
All right. So guys, we will see you Saturday for either a game stream or a podcast.
Surprise.
Either or. I'm sure you'll like either or. I mean.
Yeah.
So go follow my channel. It is Summer Mushrooms. If you go to Ella's channel, it should be on the at the end there to follow the followed channels. I'm sure I explained that perfectly and amazingly. Not really. My name is Ash, but also my username is Summer Mushrooms because it was a username that I made back when I was apparently 16. And I'm just grown too attached to it to change it. I want to get a second Minecraft account, but I don't have the money right now. Maybe. I mean, I do have the money. I just. Okay, I'm lazy. Okay. I would have to go to my bank, get money out. I'm lazy.
No, you're not.
I'm lazy about that because my bank is annoying, and every time I want to buy something like that has to do with Minecraft, because Mojang is in Sweden. I think isn't Mojang in Sweden?
I have no idea.
I think it's in Sweden. So the payments go to there. So my bank is like, nah, you have to call us and get that approved for a day. So I have to call them every time I want to make a purchase like that online that's out of the country.
That's crazy.
Which is annoying. Well, the thing is, every time I want to buy something on through a game, if it's not like through the Google Play Store, I have to call my bank because it's in another country. Which is fine. It's just annoying that the bank is like, no, you can't do that. And it's like one of the things that I buy is it's a thing that I buy every month So every month I have to call them. It's like why can't you just approve this one purchase and have it like on a white list that this can go through only. Anyways, I'm sorry. I started ranting.
You're okay.
Go eat food.
Okay.
Go follow my channel, Summer Mushrooms, and follow this channel, Ella Rose, for more podcasts and for gaming streams. Goodbye.
See you guys.